Hello there everyone, welcome back to another video about Star Wars Unlimited. Before I get into it, I want to say there is a tournament coming up where you might be able to use all of the information that I am giving you. It is going to be the massive official Star Wars Unlimited tournament happening in Manchester on the 31st of August and the 1st of September. You can check the description, I'll put all the links there, all the relevant stuff. I will be there, I will be casting it. Which will be fantastic fun. So go ahead and grab your tickets. The price support is amazing. Very, very hard to find price support that good at an entry price that low. And it's going to be a great weekend, so I hope to see you all there. This is going to be a video where I talk about what you need for a tournament and what I go with. So this is my tournament setup. And it's slightly different for Star Wars Unlimited than for previous games I've played because of all these extra bits you sort of need to be carrying around with you. And I thought, actually, this is probably going to be quite useful for people to see. So I'll start with the one bit that has been with me for a very long time. So this is an Ultimate Guard playmat holder. You can see it is well loved. I've had this thing for, I think, probably 6 or 7 years at this point. It's been a very long time. And inside, it has a playmat, of course, and it also has a little dice tray. Now, I don't actually use this dice tray, but you could. That's mainly because I keep dice with all my deck boxes. But honestly, this is probably a smarter place for me to put them all instead of just having them strewn about the place. So we'll grab the playmat, and that's going to be the first part, and I think that's going to be with everything. This forms part one of this two-parter. So we've got this playmat here, this lovely little Enfys Nest playmat, and every opportunity to flex it will be taken. Okay, so we've got that there, and let's move on to the second part, and I think this is probably the more insightful bit. So, this is a one-piece card game storage box. It is a standard-sized storage box. This is very, very easy to find, very, very common, and I think basically anything that's about this size, it can be a little bit shorter, but it needs to be pretty much close to this size to fit everything that I am carrying with me to a Star Wars Unlimited tournament. So, I don't know if this is, you can hear stuff rattling around in there, but yeah, I should probably have measured it, but essentially this is like a, oh, realise that's not muted. God, I'm just really bad at this. So this is fitting, I would say, about 300 sleeved cards, if you aim for something in that range. That should be big enough. So if we crack this open, you'll see exactly what treasures await inside. Whoa, what have we got here? So we start off with a notepad. So I'm going to try and open that up there. So we start off with a notepad and a pen. I think this is extremely important to have for Star Wars Unlimited. So this is Traveler's Company. Sadly, I can't fit my nice little leather holder and everything inside this, but I didn't really want to overbake it. You don't need one. Most people aren't going to have anything that big. This is literally just a standard little small notebook, and you can see it's mostly empty, but if we go back in a little bit, you can see this is where I write down life totals, as well as things like, oh, well, I've looked at my opponent's hand, so this is what was in it. And I have this handy little tab there just to mark where it is, and then the pen, it's another Traveler's Company thing here, just opens up, and voila, you have a pen. So, yep, you need a notepad and pen, in my opinion. This has come up for me, where there was a discrepancy between what I had in the notebook and what my opponent had as dice on their base, and the ruling was the notepad prevailed, so this is essential, right? You must have this. Of course, you know, you could, like, because all the life can be tracked, and I obviously wasn't cheating, but yeah. So, that's part one. And then here you can see I've got 3 little boxes inside the box. I'm very happy I get to make good use of these little promo token holders that we're getting. You can get these in the soft crates as well. I'm not planning on collecting all of them, but I will be getting all the ones from each set, and I'll probably just use my favourite ones. So at the moment there's only 2, and 2 is the number I need. And then we've got 1 box here. So we'll start off with the easy one. So this is a standard size deck box. It's a Pokemon deck box. In particular, it's one that opens from the side, and that's the way I prefer them. So this opens side up, and you can see here I have my deck, I have my sideboard. I have my leader, and I have my base on the top here. So you can see those just come out like that, nothing secret there. And then when I grab my deck out like this, you can see that from both sides it's like covered, right? And there's a divider there, so I'm able to like grab it however I need to make sure that the bottom card can't be seen. So yeah, this is my deck, and then this is my sideboard. So that's pretty standard. I think that is unsurprising. So this is the deck box that I will keep the deck that I am playing in that tournament inside. and it's important that there's nothing else in here. So you don't want any accusations of swapping cards in and out, and this can be an issue when you get deck checked, so that's everything that's in there. Okay, and then I've got 2 more boxes here. So the first is the Spark of Rebellion token holder. And can I just say, by the way, it really annoys me that these are actually in opposite orientations. Like, I don't know if you can see here, like, so this side, right, like you can see, I've got them the same way, but the artworks are the opposite side, so that really annoyed me. But anyway, hopefully whatever comes in set 3 will be the same way as one of them, and then I will just get rid of the one that it's not the same as. So inside this first token holder here, what do I have? I have got, I can open it up, a few things. So firstly, I have my life dial here from Buy the Same Token, which also does epic actions. So this is really good just to make sure that there's a tracker for your opponent to see, as well as what's in your notebook. Now, your opponent's allowed to inspect what's in your notebook at any time, but this is just easier, so I have that. And then I've got a few other bits and bobs in here. So the main thing is, you can see in this one, I've got just a load of dice. That was a weird lag that's just happened there. I don't know why my video started lagging, but anyway. So we have this little dice tray here. And then I've also got this coin. So this coin is this is Brandon Sanderson Stormlight Archive coin. For those of you who are fans of that, shout outs to you. But this is what I use when I'm in the middle of a game and I need to put my hand down to look at something. And this wasn't super common in set 1, so I didn't really need it. But now in set 2 with Smuggle, in particular, I need it. Nice and fixed. So I'm just going to give you an example here of what that looks like. But everything else that's in here is just a nice little variety of dice. Some of my favorite ones, some of these cool Pokemon ones. I've got like these nice metal ones my fiance got me. I've got these Lord of the Rings dice, which I got from the Commander set. A D20, a bunch of small D6s, just in case I need them. So this is basically the dice token compartment. And I'm just going to show you an example of when this comes up, because I do think it's important to see. So if we just grab like a chunk of cards, right? So the example I'm giving here is, imagine we're in this game state, and I've got, I don't know, I've got 6 resources open, and I've got a hand, and I've got my deck, and I doubt it's going to be here, but like fundamentally, right, if I'm sitting here, I'm looking at my hand, oh, I wonder what this could be, and I want to look at my resources for Smuggle, I can put this down, I can take this coin, I can put it right there, and then I can just pick them up and I can have a look. And I can go, okay, cool. And then the other situation is if I play out as a commission there, I can then have that there, have my resources here, and look through the top 10 without there being any issues. And let's say this is 10 cards. If I want to swap between and see that, I can just move that coin over. So obviously, like, not a super major deal, but something that I think is just going to really help make sure that there's no issues with my gameplay. There's no like, oh, did you swap a card? Did you swap a card out there or something? Or like, you don't want any accusations of anything. I don't think it's an issue at the moment, but it's something that definitely could come up in the future, especially when we start getting prizing announced. So this all goes in here inside this first little token box. So that's the first one. So I guess let's put this all over here. We got our deck box here. And then the final thing is the Shadows of the Galaxy token holder. And this is, as you can hear, pretty chunky. And that is because this has all of my Metal Fab tokens, plus my Buy the Same Token token. So this has got a load of metal tokens here. This is where I keep my initiative token as well. But it's also got stuff like a Can't Ready token here. It's got... not sure where it is. Oh, here we got some of the these other shield tokens in case they come up and I don't have enough. Got a bounty token here. Got the UK Games Expo epic action token here from Buy the Same Token. So this is just where I keep all those like actual gameplay tokens. I suppose, to be fair, should also probably keep this initiative token here, because this is the setup box where I just grab that one first, and then as the game starts, I can then use this one. So this is basically my setup, and you can see when I'm done with the game, I can just go ahead, take all of this, put it neatly away in here, take the pen, take the notepad. It all fits very nicely. I don't know if you can see there, if I try and put it sideways, you can see there's no sort of like issues with it not going in, and I can just close that. There we go, done. So that is basically what I have in my tournament kit here. And I think this is a very clean way to do it. It's bulky, don't get me wrong, right? Like, this is a massive thing to just slam down on the table. It's not as clean as what, you know, got here, right? Like, normally it would just be one deck box, or, you know, maybe a slightly bigger deck box. I don't have one lying around, but the reason is I want all my tokens in the same place. I want to have my notepad. I don't want to be fumbling around in my backpack for anything else. It's just this one box. I grab it and I know everything I need for the tournament game is in here. There is a little bit of room to grow in case extra things do come out. You can see here, this deck box could fit in this way. And so there's probably room, I would say, for a third one of these if, you know, I really needed card tokens, which I'd probably put in a third one of these. This would still just about fit. It would be a little tight, but, you know, I could do this, and it would just about go. It's not the best. Like, it's a little bulky, but it could be done. But that's why I prefer having it sideways like this, and hopefully we won't need a third one of these boxes, but I suppose we'll see. But there we go. So that is my tournament setup. If you find this useful, please do let me know in the comment section down below. If you're interested in going to the event in Manchester, of course, check that out in the description. Thank you very much to my patrons for supporting me. If you're interested in supporting me on Patreon, you can check out the link in the description. It's £5 a month. I think it's super worth it. I put up in-depth guides and stuff on there. And try and put up all my videos early as well, where I am able to. Yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe if you enjoyed it. If you found this useful, let me know in the comment section down below. Let me know if you would make any changes to this setup. I'd be interested to hear your thoughts, and hope to see you guys in the next video. Cheers.